An investigation of the state of food insecurity was the lure to visit Ran, a community in Kalabalge local government area in Borno State, for this reporter in 2023. The findings were clear for all to see. A community devastated by climate change, ruined by insecurity, ravaged by poverty, lacking basic amenities, and suffering severe food scarcity. Fast forward to 2024. Things aren't any different and the situation is expected to worsen. This food and nutrition crisis is primarily due to continued conflict and insecurity in the base states, alongside climate change impacts. Although the security situation has improved due to interventions by the military, food remains scarce due to inability of the people, mostly agrarian, to farm. There are also economic challenges hindering efficient farming, like funds to purchase seeds and the inaccessibility of fertilizers. This is compounded by marauding elephants who attack farms and destroy crops. Abba Chita is a farmer but says he hasn't been able to harvest crops in his farm over the last 5 years. He laments that crops are destroyed before harvest by elephants.
Time for rainy season, we are farming. But if we farm, the elephants are not leaving us. We are farm for good 7 years or 6 years, but we didn't get anything in the farming.
So I'm sitting here, I'm a farmer. But actually, we don't have chance to farm very well because of elephant. Almost 5 years. For here, we don't get any something like benefit from the farm. So we just manage.
While the people have difficulty farming, the situation is made worse by the spike in food prices.
The way things are at the moment, we are in difficult times due to lack of food and water. The local government chairman came and saw our condition. We now buy a measure of grain for 2,500 to 2,800, and the chairman of the local government understands that there is no place to work or get food amidst the worsening hunger.
One of the consequences of this food scarcity is malnutrition. At this outpatient therapeutic program, hundreds of women come here daily, many clinging to babies who are very malnourished. Zara Guni, like hundreds of other mothers, have come with her sixth son Ramadan, who doctors confirm is malnourished. She speaks on her plight.
He has been stooling and has lost weight. The doctors discovered that he is sick and gave us paracetamol for his illness.
The doctors say the scarcity of food affects breastfeeding mothers and makes it difficult for them to produce milk for babies.
Like assume this week or this month, we have the 35 children new admission in this week. So in part from the last week, last year to this year, number is very increased because we have the shortage of the food and the mothers of the children did not come breastfeeding. So the people they need to breastfeed the children, and because they will not have enough food, they can't breastfeed the children.
The mothers are provided with supplements like this ready-to-use therapeutic food provided by the United Nations. The caregivers also put some checks to prevent the women from selling these products so they could raise money for other essentials.
Now, the records show that there are often 10 to 11 new cases of acute malnutrition reported at this OTP every day. For some of them, their parents have come from more than 5 kilometers to this center to seek help. For the United Nations, it is a dire consequence and a dire situation.
According to the government-led Kadre Harmonies analysis released in March this year, in Borno, Adamawa and Yola states, some 4.8 million people are estimated to be facing severe food insecurity, the highest levels in 7 years. This is why the UN launched the Lean Season Food Security and Nutrition Crisis Multi-Sector Plan, targeting 2.8 million of these people for urgent interventions. The appeal seeks $306 million to fast-track food assistance, nutrition supplies and services, clean water, health care and protection supports to people in severe need during the period. The situation amplifies an already existing problem of growing economic challenges, insecurity and climate change, leading to negative coping mechanisms. Mohammed Kusha is a protection monitor. According to him, women and girls have become very vulnerable in their desperate search for foods.
This inaccessibility is a great challenge to humanitarian intervention that leading to, scarcity and exorbitant food items that engage our peoples into SGBV, child labor, child hawking. Last year we have 8, this year we have 4 that went to Cameroon for menial jobs and coming back to us with pregnancy.
But life must continue for the people of Ran, who are determined to forge ahead. During our brief stay, we witnessed several maidens escorted to their husbands' houses following completion of marital rites. Muhammad is one of such lucky men. He has found a bride and will be getting married the next day. He is a carpenter, a farmer, and is determined to do many odd jobs to take care of his new family.
If you like say this your wife, you love her plenty. You love her?
Yes, now. You love her? Wait. Allah.
So are you going to give her food now? We hear say food no plenty.
Yes, because my problem is for this place. She been look at this village. Person is go Cameroon now. They find food, carry food come. It's give your wife job. Money need day for this area now. Manage in the manage.
So which kind of work you do work?
For Cameroon, it's work. Only work they do now. Only work the work. This person this promote this fine work. Na carpenter work day. This go is fine normal work day.
So how many children you won't born if you marry?
That you don't pass me, I don't put it time.
How many children now? How many you won't born? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many?
I go born 3. You don't okay like this.
Despite these challenges, there are some signs that life is gradually returning to Ran. In 2015 and 2018, the community was sacked by Boko Haram. Some of the residents were killed and many taken into captivity. But with improved security provided by the Nigerian military, some natives and other settlers have returned. The caregivers put the population at the moment at over 40,000. This is over 10,000 more since the last time Arise News visited in 2023. Infrastructure is also springing up, suggesting a more active government intervention than before.
Now, this government secondary school under construction is the first secondary school in Ran, Kalabalge local government area of Borno State, and the biggest government presence in Ran. Well, it also shows that life is gradually coming back in Ran.
It is hoped that the new school will encourage some of the children to return to school, as many were discouraged by the biting hunger. The community is also in their need of accessible roads to help food suppliers reach the people. This food ban provided by the World Food Programme is the major source of food for Ran. One of its managers reminds us of the impending predicament if urgent measures aren't taken to supply food.
This commodity are for contingency plan to be distributed to the beneficiary during the rainy season. During the rainy season, we will be cut off for a road due to floods, so we are having inaccessibility. So we are calling up to the international donors to support us so that we should not have more number of, so that we will reduce the number of malnutrition cases.
With the construction of infrastructures like this government secondary school in Ran, it's the prayer that life and all its necessities, including food security and human security, returns to the once peaceful town of Ran. From Ran, Kalabage local government area of Borno State, Ferdinand Duroha reporting for Arise News.